Okay, so guys, I would like to show you my bike. It's a 2018 Harley Davidson Breakout. It's been slightly modified. If you want to see how I done it, have a look on some of my videos in my channel. It's upgraded engine from 107 cubic inches to 128. I done it by myself as well, so you can see it on my channel. So let's have a look. What is this bike all about? You know, it's a low performance exhaust on it. This is how it sounds. So if you want, on the end of the video I can show you what kind of baffles I have in there, because without baffles it's just way too loud. So I'm gonna show you what is this stage 4 all about. So, answer to your question, it was a stage 4 upgrade and Harley Davidson actually worth it. Let's think about it. Well, first it's gonna be some kind of investment. Just bear in mind, when you buy a brand new Harley Davidson, this bike is fully capable of riding and pretty much behaving, and not a thing you have a warranty on. If you decide to upgrade it, you need to first done it in the first 3 months to get some warranty on it, on all those upgrades, and you need to ask a dealership actually do that upgrade for you. If you done it for yourself, it's obviously warranty is going to be void, and you might potentially lose some money if you don't do it correctly. Another thing, it's well, on the end of the day, you're gonna ride that bike, right? So just make sure you done it correctly, because it's, if you are not certified mechanic or like a repairman, definitely not a good idea to just do it for someone else's bikes if you don't know what you're doing. So if you do it to yourself, like a DIY stuff, like I did, I just done it on my bike and I don't plan it to do it on someone else's bike again. So yeah, that's the one thing. Obviously Harley Davidson give you a few options. Like a stage 1 is the most obvious option, which is a fuel management system, which is can be like a power commander or fuel pack from Advanced Lights, or another kind of tuner thing from Harley Davidson. I don't remember a name for it, but never mind. It's the fuel management system is a one part. Second, it's obviously some kind of exhaust, and the third one is air intake. So there's 3 parts for stage 1. Stage 2, it's quite funny, because you just need to upgrade your camshaft and obviously new maps. Stage 3, it's you're upgrading your cylinders, your pistons, pretty much you're installing like a big ball kit. And stage 4, you're installing thing is CNC ported heads, throttle body, and injectors. I'm not sure if it was a stage 3 or stage 4. Well, in my case, I have a stage 1 first for quite a while. Then I upgrade my camshaft for SNS 465 geared camshaft for more torque. Then I skip stage 3 and just go straight to stage 4. So if you ask me what I prefer, and I recommend to go 1, 2, 3, 4 stages step by step. I would rather say, you know what, do a stage 1 and go straight to stage 4, because on a stage 2 you're gonna have a camshaft. If you don't want to use that camshaft for stage 4, which most of the time it's gonna be slightly different camshaft, I would rather skip it. And yeah, if you can buy those parts separately, you can do it step by step. But obviously disassembling an engine more than once, and obviously all those aluminium blocks, and while you're screwing all those bolts, it's not brilliant. It just disassemble engine like 3 or 4 times just because you would like to change something. So here's my my thought into that. So just bear that in mind. I have a stage 4. I'm super happy for it because it's that bike smooth. It's definitely big head turners with that low performance exhaust, which is screaming loud and sound super awesome. And yeah, and it's performed well. It's just there were no issues whatsoever with it. Wow, tiny issues. I can touch that subject on a different video as well. So hi guys, I made it home after taking a bike for spin. It was quite nice. I done some brake testing there as well. I bought this upgrade for half price pretty much. Retail it's like a £4,000 ish, so I just get it for half of it, for £2,000. How? I just been searching eBay and I see pretty much that kit. It's been selling for half price for £2,000. So I just contact the seller and ask him what's wrong with it. And it was a Harley Davidson Edinburgh, and they contact me back and they said, well, it's nothing wrong with it. It's had never been fitted, never been used. It's a person which actually ordered it for this for his bike. It's just changed your mind, and it's we have to sell it because we have a dead money sitting on it on a shelf. So therefore they sell it for half price. So I was quite lucky. I would like to talk to you about this exhaust. It's super hot, obviously. It's a low performance exhaust and it sounds awesome, but I have to some kind of buffer installed in there because it's without buffer is that bike make a awesome sound, but it's maybe a little bit too loud. So I tried to mess around with some of those standard buffers, but I didn't know they are not multi-directional, so you have to install them in a certain way. I didn't read the instruction properly. I just smacked them on and been riding that bike ever since until I have that upgrade. Then I realized it's they've been actually been fitted incorrectly. So I upgrade those buffers to those Pro Performance buffers, which is look like some kind of, you know, it's like a catalytic converter. So what I done, I modified that standard buffer into this kind of buffer. So it's just a shell from a buffer, and I put like a mesh, steel mesh into that. It's like a 4 layers of a steel mesh. But can you hear it? It's rattle. So this was a prototype. So in a moment I have installed. It's a modified version of those buffers. Here's the thing. I rather ride it without buffer altogether. But last September, police officer stopped me and issued me S59, disturbance of peace and noise, and to be an annoyance. Even I didn't do anything silly like rubbing on a car park, do a burnout or anything like that. I just been pretty much peacefully, as much as this bike can be peaceful. Go through the village, and well, police officer been just waiting in there and just pulled me over and give me a warning. So yeah, this was like a slap in the face. So I have to think about some kind of solution. Still have some kind of good sound, not as loud, because this one, I know it's nothing to it, but it's quieted those exhaust a little bit, just weeny bit. But when I open up a throttle, it doesn't have that choking, sensation. So it just goes straight through, and performance quite good as well. So cool. But when I install those pipes, you have to bear in mind, it's they have an issue. The first, they doesn't come with the proper gaskets. So you need to buy different gaskets for your cylinders. Another thing, it's you see that the O2 sensor in here. Do you see how close it's that starter? No, it's an oil filter, the housing. So I have to modify it. I have to take that spacer, take it in work and shave it off, something like, I don't know, 3 millimeters from that space on the lathe to actually fit it in there, and avoid that two cables, which you can see in here. It's still a little bit of space. This doesn't touching at all. So I have to create that gap so it doesn't, break those cables over time. Obviously, on a low performance website, they sell you some kind of elbow, spacer or reduction or whatever, how you want to call it. It's cost another few pounds. So what you need, if you want to buy those exhausts, they obviously come out in 3 different coordination. It's like 2 main pipes. It's chrome or mud black, and those shields are mud black, chrome, or it's like a copper, red copper thing, which some people will like it. I prefer the mud black and slightly satin color of those heat shields. Another thing, when you install it, just make sure it doesn't touching your exhaust, because how's it vibrating, it start to do a little bit of rusty in there, which I have those pipes over 5 years, so they go through loads of stuff. The bike have something like nearly 16,000 miles on it. I go through the loads of rain sometimes, so good pipes. But next year I will probably just sand it down, all the rust, and just send it the how is it called, ceramic coating guy. So I'm gonna pretty much refurbish those pipes. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Next time we can talk a little bit more in detail. But if you want to see how I install those stage 4 upgrades, so have a look on some of my old videos on the channel, and you will see step by step what I done. That's a little bit more talking, because I'm talking a lot. Obviously you guys noticed. So yeah, this is pretty much it. So enjoy. Nice to see you guys. Take care.